You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
So for some reasons unknown, Drake decided to, quote, flex his physique on IG, but only resurrected the BBL Drizzy conversation that sparked reactions like ordered abs from Temu and forgot to add shoulders and triceps LOL. And this post from Drake has since sent hip-hop fans on social media into a frenzy that sparked conversations all over the place, even from rappers. And Kendrick Lamar fans have been going off since. And before we get to it, today at the Lauder Pot, we also have more from King Crooked, who recently spoke about how he was inspired by the greats like Eminem, Tupac, and how his song he made came full circle. And we also got some wild story from Nelly about how he made 50 Cent apologize, and 50 Cent has since reacted. And we also got an announcement from Eminem associate and D12's member Mr. Porter. And starting with Drake, this IG post was all it took to bring back BBL Drizzy, and he posted it with the caption, "I'm wide awake for the nights that separate the type who get to it till they get it right from the type who just type." And let's just say Billie Eilish has been eating crow on a daily basis since she made these comments. Nobody ever says a thing about men's bodies. If you're muscular, cool. If you're not, cool. If you're real thin, cool. If you have a dad bod, cool. If you're pudgy, love it. Everybody's happy with it. You know why? Because girls are nice. And the internet didn't hold back on Drake. Shoulders, biceps, traps, and legs sold separately, and the roasting session has since gone viral to the point that we got fitness experts out here reviewing Drake's body like it was GTA 6. His torso indicates that he has a body fat percentage that doesn't match his abdominal region. In addition, the lack of muscular development in his chest and arms, alongside with the development of his abs, provides the result that Drake is using implants for abs, which is deceiving. Hope this helps. And Kendrick fans didn't hold back. Let your core audience stomach that, then tell them where you got your abs from. V12, it's a fast one. And if you recall, even before Kendrick pointed this out, we had Rick Ross going off about the same thing on IG stories when things got heated back then.
Oh, it's such a beautiful day. Me waking up from a nap, I just realized BBL Drizzy called his mommy on me. He shared their text messages between each other. Cupcake Drake, tell your mama you stayed out past your curfew, white boy. You wanted to hang at the park with, smoke weed with the, while we washed our old school Chevys. White boy, you got a Chevy, white boy? I doubt it. But anyway, big nose. Big nose. Boy, you had 25% body fat with a carved out 6-piece. Stop. We know what time it is. That shit costs 40 bands. Stop. But tell your mama, well, in Miami, we say old girl. Tell your old girl she a beautiful lady. I told you that before, and I meant that. But you tell your mama, white boy, you stayed out at the park too late. And you can't call her when you get in this shit. This shit too deep to call your mama, white boy.
And boy, Gen Z can't catch a break, as those defending Drake getting shamed for allegedly buying his abs got hit with viral responses like, "That's that Gen Z bull crap." Quote, "You gonna critique a man's midsection? Yes, dude. The F? You getting clowned every day all day for fake abs. Who buys muscles? F out of here." And even Big Sean is on the chopping block right now, based on a previous photo shoot. While we are talking, it hurts me too, but I think it is time we had a dialogue. And now even suggestions like these have led to some brutal ratios on X. Grown men hyper-focusing and dissecting another man's torso. The culture 2025. And while it is certainly not just grown men dunking on Drake for allegedly buying fake abs, the ratio was brutal, with this snippet from a video the user in question made before. Friendly reminder.
And what's also really clever here is that Drake is 37 years old, and he says the N-word 37 times on this track. And I believe his reasons for doing this is he's basically saying the word for every year that he's been alive to symbolize that he was indeed born black.
And now we got rappers like Ransom going off on those defending Drake's alleged fake abs. If a dude wore fake Jordans, jewelry, clothes, etc., they would get flamed viciously, at least where I'm from. And now we can't joke on dudes with fake torsos, Seen a brother on here get some fake kneecaps cause he was short. I can't diss him either. Laughing emojis. And rapper Mickey Fact agrees with Ransom on this one. And before we get to King Crooked reflecting on inspiring legends like Eminem, we got Mr. Porter with the announcement a few hours ago.
So we just wrapped up another episode of The Man Behind the Music show. It's a show that's coming out. It's coming out July 3rd. I can't wait for y'all to see it. I'm really excited for y'all to see it. It's not like anything I've ever done. Very, very great stories coming from artists, producers, writers, actors, singers, like executives. I mean, we have had some huge executives on the show so far. I'm excited for y'all to see it. Today was deep. Shout out to my man, Kxng, who's a mentor, brother of mine. And we had another good brother on there, my man Focus, who's a brother to me. And it was an emotional moment. I think I'm just trying to say, I hope that y'all got people that you can speak to, talk to, that you can reach out to, that don't judge you, that don't put you on a time clock for your grieving, that don't look at your situation, tell you what it is before asking. I hope that for you. And if you don't have it, seek it. And for people that are so short-sighted that you can turn anger because of your selfishness into anger, for people that are going through things, go touch some grass or something. You obviously fake healed. It's a lot of people that's fake healed. Beware of those people. They there to take advantage of you and tell you what you should be doing, but you can't do how they do. So I'm excited for y'all to see that show. It was a really heavy show, but man, wonderful, wonderful people, a lot of beautiful souls and a lot of amazing stories. This show, I'm proud to be a part of it because it don't feel like podcasts or anything that you're doing where it's like, it's not a podcast, it's a show. It's just the guests that we've had on have expanded from different parts of what the industry looks like, and the stories are incredible. I'm not saying this to sell the show. I'm saying this because today it was something that I needed. I'm heading back home, and we all have things going on in our life, and I have some things going on in my life that's like, I'm realizing how selfish people are, and I allow that selfishness to get in my way, to feel guilty behind their selfishness. You don't need to. Don't let them do that to you. Don't let people's selfishness make you feel guilty because you have a big heart. Have a big heart to have discernment. And everybody that say that they healed is not. People that say they do work, they lie. Most of the time they lie. Most of the time I'm not telling people about the work I do. I'm just doing it because it's hard. It's hard to see yourself. It's hard to look in that mirror. But there's people around you sometimes that say that they can see the mirror, but then when you are accountable for yourself and they can't be accountable for them, it's draining. Yeah, I can't wait for y'all to see that episode. It was really deep. Man Behind Music show, not podcast, show. It's coming out July 3rd. I'll be sharing it.
And moving on, we got King Crooked reflecting on X a few hours ago. And the full circle moment started with this from King Crooked in late 2014 from the song I Can't Breathe in response to racial injustice in the United States based on cases involving Eric Garner, Michael Brown, and other similar cases. And this segment inspired Eminem when King Crooked rapped, "The cops kill instead of capture a black man of that stature. How many fears were involved? How many cheered what they saw? See, equality is the problem. How many years till it is solved? I think somebody wants a race riot, but hip-hop isn't swayed by it. Too many black rappers selling out. You white rappers shouldn't stay quiet." And King Crooked shared this snippet of Eminem expanding on how this inspired him.
So when you did that verse on the BET Cypher, what I thought why it was necessary, King Crooked had a song called I Can't Breathe, where he talks about, man, we can't just be the only ones saying this.
White rappers shouldn't stay quiet.
White rappers shouldn't stay quiet.
I can't tell you how hard that line hit me. It was to the point where I'm like, this is how strong I feel about something. I gotta put it in the right words,
And he shared it with the caption, "I'm grateful that my art can inspire the greats. That's how it's supposed to be when you give a large portion of your life to your craft. I'm inspired by Marshall, Tupac, Rakim, and the list goes on and on. Greats inspire greats, and the people who support me really know what lyricism is. I'm grateful for that too, 100%, salute emoji." And since it has been ages since we got an interview, some are requesting, really want you and M to do another Crooks Corner. Y'all got too much knowledge. And moving on, we got 50 Cent react to a segment from the Joe and Jada podcast where Nelly revealed how he got 50 Cent to apologize to Ashanti decades ago.
Me and Five always had a great relationship, and just to tell you, what was we at?
MTV Awards. That's where I thought he was going.
We were at the MTV Awards, and they were sitting like a table right behind us. Now, I didn't have too much to drink. I'm hyped. This is right before
Kid Rock and Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee. Yeah.
Slapped the shit out of Tommy Lee.
Yeah.
Sitting at the Kid Rock is sitting with us.
Mm-hmm.
And Tommy Lee is like a table over, and my cat, Kid Rock, that's my cat too. He hot. He hot as fish grease. He's sitting right there. He like, this I should go. I'm gassing him. We sitting at the table. But Five was
Mama,
right back here, right? So I'm hyped. Kid, I didn't got hype. I didn't got big. I said, babe, fix. I'll make that apologize. You want me to go over there? What? You make, don't be looking. You want me to go make? She was like, nah. No way in my heart that I'm thinking she gonna tell me to go over there. She's like, yeah, babe.
Yep.
So Kiss, I'm like, I'm going. So I turn around. She can't see my face. I'm walking towards Five like, hey, man. Let me highlight. And you know, table full of G Unit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh God, this is not gonna go well. And I started laughing, coming. He cracked the smile, and I was like, hey, Five, man. Hey, man, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Will you, old lady, man, do me a favor, man. Apologize for it, man. Ashanti, I'm sorry.
That's exactly what he said.
in the middle of
the whole crowd in the audience.
I was like, I turned back around to her. What's up? What you talking about?
By the way, I had personally 20 meetings with him over her. I done sat down with him 20 different times. It was like, yo, bro, she got nothing to, like, you know, that's my sister. You bugging out this. 20.
Yeah. No, he done told me to Mo. I know she got nothing to do with it, Mo, but what you want me to do is war.
I was hot.
Yeah. And 50 Cent took to IG to confirm the story. This is true, no cap detected. I always liked Mo. He took off when I got hit. I was hurt. I couldn't do nothing but watch TV. And upon seeing how this went down, some fans have expanded. My assessment of 50. If he rocks with you, he rocks with you. If he respects you, he respects you. If he don't like you, he hates your whole being. And 50 never hides where he stands, and he doesn't pretend to be some nice guy, even when that is what the people expect. Suffice to say, he couldn't be an orthodox politician, and this is why he is the most loved villain / anti-hero in hip-hop music. And this blew up under 50's post on IG. Only a real man would admit that he was nervous, facing danger, and tell the truth, because at the end of the day, who are you fooling but yourself? Salute to Nelly for that. Perhaps more men would leave their egos at the door and truly express how they feel. There are more tough people dead and in jail than free and alive.